Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Okay, so today I'm going to work on one of msscrapbusters. This is the Melina Pylant. If you go to her channel, you can find all the information, and I'll have it in the drop-down box below in the information box. And this is episode number 46. She just, I'm recording this on April 22nd, and she had this on April 21st. So I had to find two envelopes that had the flaps that were not, just sliced across. So I am going to just start with one because I probably will not get more than one done. So the first thing I need to do is just slice off. She just took a little bitty slice. I'm going to take a little bit more than a little bitty slice because that's got a little bit of damage. But I like the window on this one. So my poor pitiful slicer. But it is what it is. Alright, done with that, unless I do another one. So this is a, it's going to turn into look a lot like a policy envelope. So, I'm trying to remember what she did first. I think she folded this down. This will become, no, we didn't do that yet. First we're going to put something inside here. So the thing about Scrapbusters is you use your scraps. So I need to decide what I want to be covering in there. And so I just need a piece that is whole enough to go in here. Okay, this piece would work because it just needs to cover in there. So I want it to go this way because my envelope's going to be going that way. Get my ruler out. I have been chilly all morning, and at this very moment I am regretting my sweatshirt. That's the way that goes. Okay, I'm going to tear it about right here. Okay, and she suggested using just adhesive, not glue, so that you don't have to worry about the glue being dry. I don't know how this is going to work on here. I guess it's doing okay. I was afraid it would tear it. But you want it all the way to the edges. Make sure I did not get it to the edge on this side. It's kind of in from the edge. I did the same thing up here. I was afraid of that. I have a hard time with this ATG, making sure I'm right on the edge. Well, let's just go around it all twice. Alright, I think I got it all. Okay, so make sure that I've got this the right way. And then you just want to stick it down in here. And I'm very clumsy when I do this. And then you got to make sure that you're covering your envelope, of course. Or I mean your window. Not your envelope, it's your window. I think I did it. Where's my bone folder? What did I do with my bone folder? Well, I've got the one I'm not particularly fond of. This is my old, very first one. I like the green one that comes with my We Are Memory Keeper stuff, you know. I've got one that I took out. I don't want to take any more out because I've got one that I've taken out, and I'll leave the rest of them in their things. I really like it. I've stuck it in something. It's not in the right thing. Well, I should have found it before I started, but I just assumed I put it away right. I did not. So we're using that one until I figure out where I stuck it. There it is. I did. I stuck it in the wrong... I stuck it in the scissor holder. Alright, so now we've done that. So now we seal this. So I really did watch the video. It's just I went and I did some cleaning and stuff, and that's what I do. I do a little bit in here. I had to stop just staying in here because, you know, that doesn't work. So I do a little bit in my room, spend some time in here, and then I go spend some time cleaning, and then I come back in here. And sometimes I forget, like, okay, what was I doing? Can I get here? And I'm like, I don't know. Because ever since I had COVID, I'm having memory problems. I am seeing a doctor about it. He doesn't seem to be believing me. I think he thinks I'm, like, trying to pull some over on him. I'm not. I just want some help. Okay. So now is when we fold this down as far as we want our thing to go. Make sure we got it as straight as we can. Okay. Anyway, I go and I do my housework. And then I come back in here and I work, and then I go do some housework. I don't know about you all, but I don't like stopping to go do the housework. So I've been making myself. Okay, so then we're going to cut this side off. Oh, I got my scissors. Okay, we're going to cut this side. Oh, yeah, I'm cutting. You can see. Cut this side. This side. It's going to drive me crazy because I'm not cutting very straight. Okay, but then she said to go ahead and you cut down down about another ½ an inch on each side. And then fold this down, make sure it's all even. Good. And now you're going to cut that. And honestly, I wish I would have tore that, because it looks so uneven. I wish I would have torn that. I think I'm going to rough it up because it's so uneven. Hers didn't look uneven. Mine looks uneven. So I think I'm just going to stop. I might regret this, but I might not. So I'm going to find out if I might not. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it. You know what? We're going to cover that. Okay, I'm not worried about it. Okay, I just realized. No, this isn't a big deal. This is not a big deal. Alright, so this is our flap that we're going to have. I don't know why I was worrying. That's not a big deal. That is not a big deal. Gina, calm down, calm down. Okay, so this you can keep or throw away. I'm going to throw it away because I would probably keep it, except for this just says Toyota all over it, and I would not use that for, you know how sometimes you use the inside of your security envelopes for the, you know, like the pretty design to add into your collages, but I would not use Toyota in my design, and I'm not fussed over this either, so I'm going to throw that away. I don't have to keep everything. This is my scrappy bin, like the little bitty scraps, so I'm going to use this to collage along this. So that's what I'm going to do. Just find some stuff to start. That might be pretty up there. Okay, I need to find some. This will go along the edge. Put this right here. Get my ATG out of the way. I don't need it anymore. It's in my way. Give me a glue stick. I still didn't. I was at Dollar General last night and forgot to buy me a big glue stick. So I'm still using the little glue stick. I can't believe I forgot that. I even said, we left church last night, I said, let's not go into the bigger town. Our church is in between two, where we usually go to town and then a little town that just has a little Dollar General, and it's like real close to where we go to church. I said, let's just go there and buy milk. Let's just go to that Dollar General and buy our milk, which, holy cow, was expensive, but whatever. It saved us gas from going on into town. I knew there was a reason I wanted to go to Dollar General. Leave it to me to forget why I wanted to go to Dollar General. Duh! I go to town tomorrow. I'll get some. But so now I just have a little bitty. That's pretty close. I'm inking. I know that Melina doesn't ink, but I ink. And hers ends up beautiful, but I ink. So I'm just going to use the top corner here to ink. And the other day when I ran, my glue stick ran out, you know, I just kind of really quickly looked through my drawer. So today, before I started recording, I looked through my drawer like thoroughly, and no, there is not another glue stick in there. So I do not have a big, oh, that didn't go all the way to the top. Well, I'll just have to put something across the top there. Something else. I don't know if that'll... I'm not going to put that on there yet. I'll put something down the side. Here, this would look pretty on here. I like that. Chopstick fell out. So I hope that you all are doing well. We are doing good here. Our weather has turned beautiful. It's really pretty outside. But dummy me, I left a window in our laundry room open last night. I forgot all about it, and so we woke up. Our house was really chilly. It's still chilly at night. And so it was really chilly in our house this morning, which is why I had a sweatshirt on this morning, because it was chilly. But why is it so cold in here? That's why. My husband just laughed. He said, it's okay. So I'll link this up so it's ready. So that's why I still have this sweatshirt on. I think after I do this video, it's going to be time to put a cooler shirt on. Oh well, I'll just come down like this. How much of that do I want? Oh, it's not going to be wide enough. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, I'm going to have to come up with another plan. First, I think I will put this. Nope, I won't. Okay, plan 2. What am I going to put? What do I want? I had some stuff laid out in here that I thought would work. I made sure, I made sure this would be pretty up here. No, I don't like it. That'll go on the back. Fish, don't want fish. I'm being too picky. I gotta quit being picky, don't I? That would work right there. I like that right there. I need something. Maybe the music paper I could cut and put down below it. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. I want that torn part on top. So the music paper I could tear. Right there. To be a little pickier. Oh, the other side of this is really cool. I just discovered the other side of this music paper is the side that's all inked up, so I flipped that over real quick. Oh, I'm covering up. Oh well, that's okay. I don't think I'm doing very good today. I have been feeling really, really good. I've seen a new rheumatologist. I'm doing really good, but I'm kind of on the low end of the medicine she's been giving me now. And I can tell I'm starting to not feel as good as I was. But I'm still feeling much better, but I can tell that I'm kind of going down on it now. And so I'm kind of, I can tell. So please excuse me. Not complaining, I'm still doing a lot better. Thankful for a new rheumatologist. Oh boy, am I. So thankful. Oh, that would look pretty across there. I'm going to give that a tear there. But we have been having the strangest weather patterns. I don't know about where you live. Wow, we've been up, down, all over the place. Rain, 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 and I don't know, it's just been weird. And weather patterns make a difference. I'm grateful that they haven't affected me like they normally would. This will look cool. I like this. That'll look really cool. I like how it's torn across my window there. I'll show you that. I like that. That's from a kid's book. Okay, now I just got one little spot here. This is why I knew I would probably not, I keep wanting to put that on there and it's not big enough. I would probably only get one done because I'm a little bit obsessive. Oh, here, look at that. That's good. Let's put that there. And this is embossed. The other side is watercolored, but I don't like the color of the watercolor. It's kind of muddy looking. I don't know what I was using, but it's muddy looking, so we're not gonna use that watercolor. Make sure that doesn't glue down. Oh, I still need to put a little bit of something across the top right here. Oh. I kind of messed that up. Maybe this little bit right here. This is a really old paper. And I'm going to use this glue for it. My hands are getting very, very sticky. I'm afraid if I try to, when I've tried to use glue stick on this paper, it ends up that this paper just sticks to my hand like glue. Like, it all just sticks to my hand. It becomes part of my hand and it becomes very hard to even get off of my hand. Out of a very old teaching book. It's a very interesting book. It's got every subject in it you can imagine. It's a huge, huge book. Okay, I'll get my red handle scissors. I did not put things away right last night. I'm going to wait a bit and let that glue dry before I try to punch, because that is all really kind of sticky there. We'll punch yeah, that is just not dry. I'm going to wait a bit before I try to punch we'll move on to the back and then we'll come back and we'll punch. Okay, so for the back, I'm going to use some bigger pieces here and get this done a little bit quicker. Let's cut this. Back's a lot easier. We don't have to contend with the window and going around it. And I don't even know if the back will show up in the long run. Don't know that. I'm using these types of papers that are neutral so that if I want to alter this in any way to make it go in my little house on the prairie journal, I can. save this for stamping labels on, which I need to take a day and do soon. I'm afraid that will stick to me too. Oh, I have a hole that I need to cover right there. And this is from Little House on the Prairie. I used some on the front that was Little House on the Prairie too. Right there, cover up that little hole. This is out of a school book, and I don't know what language it is. Oh, it's sticking to my magazine page. I need to switch my magazine page. I got it. I have no idea what that noise was. I am here alone, and both of my cat and my dog are both sleeping. I have no idea what that loud noise was. My husband is at his friend's house today. They are working in his garage. And well, I guess they're working in his garage. They are in his garage. That noise made me jump. I don't know what that was. My cat is in her favorite place on the bed sleeping. My dog is on her bed in the living room. The cat's bed that the cat hates and the dog loves. It's funny. Bought it for the cat. The cat hates it. The dog loves it. So I guess it wasn't a waste of money, but it's hilarious that the dog loves it. I'm like, okay, whatever. At least it wasn't a waste of money, but the dog, she was good. She didn't try to take it over right away, but the cat was like, nah, I don't want anything to do with that thing. And the dog right away, she loved it, but I said, nope, that's Scarlett's. No, no, no. That's Scarlet. I kept trying to put Scarlet on and she'd jump right off of it. She didn't with it. Finally, I was like, okay, whatever, you can have it. She went right for it. So now it's Mitzi's. It's a dog bed now. I have no idea why Scarlett hates it. I thought she would love it, but no. Scarlett's a little bit of a pain sometimes. Oh shoot, I gotta get that off my, before that dries. Okay. Okay, one little place here. One little place. Don't want there. I had a place, something up there set out to put on the back, and then I didn't do it. Just that. No. Okay. No. Got all of these scraps, and I'm not liking it. Oh, here's a scrap of this. This is pretty. I'll just tear a little bit of this. There, like that. Maybe a little bit smaller. There, ink this all up. Oops. There we go. I think I want it to go this way. I'm going to cover some of this up, so. Okay, now, I think I want to do the inside, and then I'll come back and do this, I think. Or maybe I'll do the flap first. Okay, so for the flap, maybe I will put this here. Yeah, I like that. Maybe some of this. This is just some receipt paper that I found at, I don't know, the gift shop, I think. Got a whole pad of it. Sid's Paint Shop, St. Louis, Missouri. It's very fragile. It says 19 on it, so it's from 1900 something. I'd say 50s, 60s, maybe 70s, but it's very, very fragile. So I'd say it's at least 70s or before. I don't think it's 80s. It might be, but it's so fragile. It might, it's, you know, it's cheap paper, so, you know, it might be 80s, but I kind of don't think so. There was one filled out, but no date. Why would we put a date? I haven't used the one that's filled out on the front. There's just the one. Somebody bought paint. It's just the one, and so I just haven't used it yet. That looks good right there. I keep thinking, well, I'll save that for some time when I'm using, like I'm doing a scrapbook page that's paint, or when I'm doing a, you know, a Marguerite Miller or something. When I'm doing something that's involving paint or color or something that might, you know, I don't want to just use it just to use it. And I think I might like tear a strip of this to go in the center there. Get it good and inked up. And fold this to make sure, oh, that's not glued down there. Sure, I still got a good crease there where I did that. I think I need to do some inking. Maybe I should wait, it's still kind of... Okay, I need to cut right here. Alright, make my calendar. I'm going to clean my hands a little bit. See, that's how that paper does. It just becomes part of it. It's like it's glued to me. That really old paper. Get it off of there if you don't mind. May take it a minute. All right. My hand's dried. I need to blow my nose real quick. I'm sorry. I hate sniffling. Everything is blooming here. Alright, so now we need to figure out what I have that's wide enough to go down in there. I have a, whatever this is. Oh, this is part of that teacher's page. That'll work. Okay, so let me rip this side off. Let's show this best. Doesn't matter. Alright. So that side goes there. So then I need to rip, tear, whatever. Here's this side. I might need to make it a little bit smaller, honestly. I should have thought of that. This is going to be hard to do. Okay, let's see how. Probably want it to be about right there. Try to make my ruler a little bit straight. I'm having a hard time seeing there. Okay, so now I need to take just a little bit off. Just a little bit. Let's hope that was just a little bit. Well, if it wasn't, I can do like, which I will. That looked nice how Melina put a little bit of strips on the side so it wasn't all just one piece. I liked that. Okay. I think I'm going to do it on both sides. Okay. That looks good. And it's long enough to go down in there. Alright, so let's ink that up. Probably shouldn't use liquid glue, but here I go. It's just easier for me. Okay, I want to get that down there, just so. Well, I guess that's just so, because it's glued. It is staying where it is, so that is just so. Okay, now I need to find some things to put on the side. Let's see. I want to make sure, yeah, let's crease it here. Oh, I didn't do my corners. I'm going to do 1/2 inch corners. Oh, well, I could do it again. Let's see. There's some music paper I could put right there. I don't think I like that. I could put some more of this on there. Put that there, maybe. Let me see how that looks if I put that right there. I like that. Let me ink that up. Get rid of that white edge. I think that went over. Yeah, I'll just cut that off in a minute. Now on the other side. Yeah, I need to dig a little deeper in here than where I'm going. Just this. I could put a little strip of this in there, maybe. Where's my ruler? Yeah, I like that. That looks neat. Okay. I did that. This, did I just throw it in there? That's just regular school paper. I remember doing that. And then I got some, I think they were grill pans at Dollar Tree. I laid that on there. And the lines from the paper, I think, is what caused the color, because I didn't, I mean, I used tea stain, of course, but what else caused the greenish color? I don't know. There's like a, I just assumed it was the paper, because I didn't do anything else but the tea or coffee. I think it was tea that I used. But I thought it was really cool. I remember that because I thought, well, what caused that color? And then the only thing I could figure out was because the color from the paper did run. But I used it, I think it was grill sheets that had holes in it. And so it caused that polka dot effect. And I liked that. I thought that was cool. So I'm just trimming off the anything else I gotta trim off? Looks like I gotta trim that off a little bit. Okay. Now I can set this all to the side. I think we're done with that. Oops, got some leftover pieces that I got out. And I have a feeling there's no time to do a second one, so I'm not going to worry about that. I gotta try to punch this. I hope this will get in here. This is the one I would like to use. This is my tab punch. That is not glued down. Well, I may just punch it, so let's see if I can get the punch in there. Nope, I'm going to have to use my circle. Okay, where? Sorry, I'm going to center real quick. And this ruler, I have a hard time seeing. I found my Tim Holtz ruler. If you've been on here and I've been like, I can't find my Tim Holtz ruler. Well, y'all, I was using it in my recliner. I couldn't remember if I had it in my recliner or at the kitchen table. Apparently it was my recliner. And it must have slipped down in it. Found it last night. Yep. It slipped down in back behind, you know, back in the back, and it slipped down far enough last night that when I flipped up my recliner, it snapped and broke in half. I was like, what was that awful noise? It was my Tim Holtz ruler. So I got on Amazon and ordered me a new one, and it'll be here tomorrow. I told my husband, I said, I know it sounds silly, but any old ruler just does not work. You need a clear ruler with those measurements. It's just really something you need. He's like, okay, order one. And he says, can you get one in town? I'm like, no, I would need to go out of town to, you know, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere. And for us, that is an hour drive. And the gas alone to go out of town is, I just get on Amazon and order it Prime, free shipping, you know, just go do that. So it'll be here tomorrow. I just wanted to cry. I got up and looked behind my recliner to see what that noise was, and when I saw my ruler in half, I was like, oh, there's my ruler I've been looking for. Found my ruler. Oh, just like, and I just hated to spend money, but I told him, I said, you know, crafters, goodness, if we could only just have two tools for cutting. I bet a lot of us would say our ruler like that, because even a tearing ruler, I mean, I guess a tearing ruler, but for me, if I could only have one, I would want my clear ruler because of the measurements on it, and I can tear with it. I can tear with that thing. And my X-Acto knife. If I could only have two things for cutting, those, I wouldn't be happy. I mean, I would want my other stuff for sure, but those two things could get the job done if that's all I could have. If I could only have one, I'd want my ruler, because I could tear. I could measure with it, and I could tear. I said, you just don't get it. And I have this big old thing. I have this big thing, but you know, that's pretty clumsy. And it doesn't have the things in between. They're like just the four. I need my Tim Holtz. Could you tell I was like justifying it to him? I'm like telling him all those reasons. I just need to spend the $9 and get my ruler, and I know it's an expensive ruler. I know it is. I know it is. And I might be able to get it cheaper, you know, use a coupon at Michael's and get it cheaper, but still it costs the gas to go. And gas. And we have to take his pickup truck to go out of town because of his hip. He can't fit in my little Ford Fiesta. I have a little bitty Ford Fiesta because I used to drive an hour to and from work. And that thing gets 30 to 40 miles per gallon. And so that is what I needed to get myself to and from work. Because, you know, like gas wasn't like it is now, but still, you don't want to spend any more than you have to. When you're driving that far to work, you don't want all your paycheck to go to gas. You want to spend your paycheck on what you want to spend your paycheck on. Alright. I got a little bit too much there, but okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a pad in. I didn't get my thing out. I thought I had everything out, but I did not get my crocodile out. It must be in the bottom of my bag. My husband got me an all new shelving unit for down here. Well, he had it in with his office stuff, and he rearranged all that. And so he's got it all ready for me. He cleaned it all up, and he's got it all ready for me, but I haven't. Oh my goodness, I just hit my knee on my desk. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me for just a minute. Oh, it's the spot that makes you want to puke. As I was saying, I haven't taken a day or even an hour to try to get everything out, put it all back, and I haven't done it, but it'll be so nice when I do. I need a little bit more ink right here. Maybe if I use this thing, it's just not getting covered up right there. Oh boy, that hurts. Woo! Oh boy. Wow. This used to be our kitchen table, and it's got butterfly wings. I call them butterfly wings under it. Like if you spread it open, the brain fail me, but to make the table bigger is underneath it. They're not separate, and so they come up underneath it, and there is a spot under there that if you hit it with your knee where those are at, it gets you good. You feel it. Okay, so I'm using the little one. And you go. I gotta mark it center again, don't I? Oh. I'm gonna quit whining in a minute, I promise. I will quit whining in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to punch a hole right here. Can't see my mark, I'm guessing. I don't see my mark anymore, so I guess I guessed right. Okay, and then we're going to get a brad. I should have picked out a brad before, but I didn't know what I wanted. She said you need a bigger, you don't want a teeny tiny brad. You don't want a tiny one. So, let's see. That one's pretty. We're going to use that one. It's kind of bulky, but I like it. Let's look at my other one real quick. I've collected brads for over 20 years, so you know, I do have a lot, but I've been collecting them for a very long time. Ouch. That one would be pretty if I knew. That one would be really pretty if I knew I was going to go with those colors. I hate to stick it with those colors though and not know. There's another one that would be really pretty. Just don't know about the colors. Well, oh, I love the gingham. Now that, no, too big I think. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the one I picked, or we could just go with the flat black, but I think, yep, let's just do it and quit looking. I could look all day. Alright, so we're going to stick this in here and turn that over. Now I'm going to also punch a circle, I think, and put it there, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, then we take our string. Okay, and what she said is we take this and we go 1, 2, and enough to wrap it around, and then we cut it. Okay, so then we take this and we wrap it around here and tie a knot once and again. Yep. And then I'm going to cut this short. I don't want it dangling. And then you wrap it around. I think I got too much. Anyway, this is how you tie it. I might be able to wrap mine 3 times. And then, nope. you wrap it around, and then you wrap it this way to tie it, which I need to cut some off of mine. I've got entirely too much. That'll just go in my little scrap. And that's how you tie it. So then we're going to decorate mine a little bit. You can be done right now, but I want to decorate some. So I'm going to pick a bird. Get some of this stuff picked up here though. Oh, I need to cut a circle to put underneath there. Let's just do that real quick. What's underneath there? I think I'll just punch some paper and have that done real fast, and we don't have to fuss about that. Try to find a piece here. That one I had in my hand had like specific words on it that I just wasn't real thinking that I wrote on there. This paper should punch really easily. Ink that up. What am I inking with a punch for? Let's get this out of my way. Oh, I just did to my mouse. Just did something with it. I don't want this moving around like it is right now. I want it to stay put. Okay, and then I've also got some labels that I thought. Get my labels out. Okay. So, what did I do with my Hummingbirds? I thought I have this bird book, and it's got these birds. And I thought these might. Then I've also got, I've got this bird. It might look really pretty on there. Let me cut that out. This was just scraps I found in my scrap bin, so. I don't want to put like tons of decorations on there, but I thought just a little bit would look really nice. Just maybe a label and a bird. And leave room for whenever I use the envelope to add more to it if I want to. But a bird will not be a problem with whatever I do with it, I'm sure. And a label will not either. Oh, she fits right there. Perfect. Okay, that's what we're using. No reason to fuss over that. Oh, I love that. Yes, okay, now, got these labels. I like labels. Got some pretty ones that I have printed. My little printables. These are ones, I see a number here. Numbers are always good. I just can't get my hand on it. There's a pretty number. This one I have cut out that says beautiful. Let's see if there's anything else. These are my some of mine that I have purchased. I don't want to take forever, but I kind of like this one that has the postcard on it. And it's just a brown. Let's do that one. Put that on the flap. Flap. Thinking this could go like right there. I'll just go ahead and I'll glue that down. Then let me grab this. Just stamped off over there. Well, that didn't work at all. Maybe I can't stamp off. There, that worked. Stamping off didn't work. Kind of thinking I want this over here. Beautiful, and the number. Okay, here's some more numbers. Oh, these are like price numbers. These are so cool. These are from Louisa Heinzel, and they're for your they're about journaling, and they're so cool. In junk journaling, there are no mistakes, just unique creations. Just do it. Those are so cool. Okay, well, I think this is going to be it. So this is plenty. I didn't want a lot. I just wanted something on there. Just a little bit of something. That's gonna, you know what? I need to go down, don't I? No, go right here. Go right here. Ah, I don't like what I'm doing there. Well, I'm gonna have to do it because I got the glue there. That was a mistake, y'all. That was a mistake. Oh, look at the glue. Oh. Well, you'll see it when you flip it up. It's okay. Don't have that glued down very well. Okay. So then we wrap this around, we wrap this around, and then we come back and we do this. And we tie it like this. There we go. Thank you for another great challenge, Melina. I love this. This is wonderful. I'm going to make another one and I'm going to put it in my idea journal. So, but this one's got to go in my keep to use pile. I'm going to put this in with my Little House on the Prairie journal stuff so I can maybe use it in there. Thank you all for joining me today. You have a blessed day and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.